What's up, friends? Everyone? Keno? Whatever. I'm Fearless Falcon, and welcome back to Warframe. We are waiting for Quincy to get on to crack relics together, so let's really freaking quick do the sortie. What is the sortie today? A disruption? Oh, I hate disruptions. Whatever, we'll speedrun it. Speedrun! Speedrun! Yeah. Speedrun. Got like an ingrown nail today. Yeah.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads.
Who grabbed the?
and defend
Okay.
a number of
Hey, Crystal.
locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
How you
I'm
doing?
in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh, cool! Pick Excalibur, he's a good one. Oh, Quincy's here. Thought you were getting on the Discord call, but, whatever. We're doing the sortie first. Then we're cracking relics.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
You want me to pick up now? I'm being gunned down.
I am a goofball, and I apologize. Also, Keck.
Where are my daggers?
Corpus walkers are heading to your location. Area
Hope
completed.
that
Move
you
What?
had a
This
nice
will
day,
only get more difficult.
and also that you get the cool thing that I told you about.
Yes, you got a legendary core, and I'm jealous. I am having a good day. I didn't have to change any diapers at work, so
Draw me
that's
in
always a
and defend our
plus.
position.
Fair enough, Crystal. I am
Tenno.
playing Warframe today because one of my other friends, who hopefully isn't watching right now, is having a birthday in like 2 days, and I wanted to get the parts for a rare Warframe to give to them, which I need help with, which is why Quincy's here.
Yep, I got some relics for some of the parts that Falcon needs, so I'm gonna run the missions with him, and hopefully, I roll what he needs, and that way he can
I mean,
reach the drop off.
we're looking for 2 silver drops and a freaking gold drop on an Axie relic.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
I don't even have the right Axie relic at all.
I think I mean I have relics of all rarities, honestly. We'll see what I have. We'll see what we manage. In the meantime, though, I decided to check the odds on the legendary core just because I was curious. Apparently,
We get there when we get there.
apparently the average player
Terminal high.
takes 555 sorties to drop a legendary core.
And yet it's only for 150 platinum? What the heck?
I mean, technically, like, as cool as a legendary core is, you technically don't need one. Not in the
I mean,
slightest.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, I need to go this way.
Get me in.
because yeah, it saves you like a few million credits and a lot of endo,
Tenno.
but
This will
if
take
you play Warframe enough, you kind of have millions of credits and thousands of endo.
Spoken like someone who isn't constantly bleeding credits.
Look, just because I aggressively spend credits does not mean that I'm broke.
You spread?
Anyways, as I was saying, point is, apparently it's just more of a novelty item, a luxury / novelty.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Part of me almost doesn't want to sell it, but the fact that it's currently on sale for an amount equivalent to the other thing that I was looking to sell.
What was the other thing you were looking to sell?
Warframe. I'm still kind of waiting for the price on that to creep up. Am I a shitter for doing it? Maybe. Can you blame me?
Not
Probably.
really.
But yeah, Legendary Core is worth a decent bit, and if I can just sell it, then I can be at 200 platinum, which is like a comfortable amount for if and when I decide to do something stupid.
Totally doesn't have like 700 platinum right now.
Look, it's different. Like, sure, it's one thing to have platinum you paid for, but platinum you've earned.
Platinum is
Platinum
platinum.
you've earned. Agree to disagree. Like, you're not wrong. Platinum is platinum, but it's different when you grind for it. You know.
Another job well
I don't have
It hits
time to
different.
grind for it.
Oh yeah, and I absolutely don't blame you. But I do, and I don't have the spare money necessarily to be able to.
Such is the problem with having a job. You have money, but then you don't have enough time for everything. I mean, I have plenty of time. Oh yeah, thanks. I got. It's my daily reward. 3 detonite ampules. Woo-hoo. Okay, what's the next wave of the sortie? There's 3 waves. Wave 2 is exterminate. That's easy.
The third wave is a slight bitch.
It's a disruption. You know I hate disruptions.
Yeah. But like,
Operator, you have remembered
that's
well.
just how the
All
cake
the
crumbles.
arm themselves.
It's always a shame when it decides to throw a disruption just because. Why does it make you do 8? Why does it make you just do a second round? I can kind of get it for Archon hunts, but why just for the daily raid?
I don't know, man. Disruptions suck because they make you defend a tower, but then also the
You actually don't have to defend the tower.
Well, I know the tower's like invincible, but there's one enemy that is like super tanky, and if they reach the tower, they will explode the tower. And then on top of that, when you activate one of the towers, there is a very high chance that you get a negative effect applied to the whole team, and if you fail to defend that tower, it stays for the rest of the round.
Yeah.
And it sucks. And
I will say though, there is one way that like really makes disruption significantly easier.
what wings is this guy using? I like those energy wings, and I want them.
If you're like really struggling with disruptions, my suggestion is that
Get
no, bring ice weapons. Cold procs are one of the few CCs that work on demolishers.
Oh right, I'm
You
not
can't-
using.
You can't stack it up to 10 procs like you normally can, but you can stack it up to 4, and that makes them significantly slower than normal, which buys you the time that you need to kill the shit out of them.
That makes sense. Why are all of these people just float? Oh, we probably have a rhino on our team.
Speaking of Rhino, if you need me to come and help you with the disruption, I can do that because demolishers do this weird thing where every once in a while they let out a silencing pulse to make sure that you're not fucking around too much around them.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But if you time it just right, you can wait for the pulse to end. I can Rhino Stomp them, and they get slowed down to 2% movement speed. And that 2% movement speed means that their next pulse takes 50 times longer to recharge while they're slowed, so they can't actually break out of the stun.
Damn.
Granted, they do have CC resistance like innately, so the slow will not last as long as it's supposed to on them. But it lasts on them for at least a few seconds, and that's a lot of time that can be used to kill it, you know?
Right, right. You need those precious seconds to slaughter them.
Yeah.
It's cool that Crystal got Warframe, though. I hope they picked a good starter, Warframe. Maybe you can all play together sometime, who knows? If they end up liking the game. I'm not forcing anyone into anything. Except you. Forcing you, Quincy, into help me with these relics.
just secretly holding me at gunpoint from behind the screen.
Where did this hole come from?
While you're doing the sortie, though, I'm gonna be
magnetic.
busy. I'm gonna be busy angel hunting while you're finishing the sortie. If you end up needing my help for the sortie, I'll gladly come and
Ow, ow, ow,
and
ow, 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 ow,
and
ow,
offer the
ow,
assist.
ow, ow, ow,
But but yeah, I'm currently in the middle of angel hunting because it turns out that when you're high enough mastery rank, you can get a lot of daily reputation. And it takes me killing 5 angels a day to keep feeding the Zeramin everything they want. And it turns out that killing 5 angels a day is not that tough, but
yeah.
it is a lengthy process, in summary.
For the
Because-
record, Crystal, one, you don't have to, and two, a lot of the game is like time gated.
Oh yeah, that's something that you're gonna want to like genuinely keep in mind, Crystal. This game is it's free to play, and it lets you be pretty free, but sometimes it stops being in the mood to let you play.
Yeah, there's a lot of
certain-
stuff. Building weapons is time gated. You can only gain so much reputation with factions every day. A lot of quests eat up a lot of time, and they're forced solo.
Basically, the main things that gate you in Warframe are one, reputation, which is hard capped at a certain amount every day. Which the only way you can get more reputation today is by having a high enough player rank.
The biggest issue is that the player rank
is based on how many things you've gotten.
You can only upgrade the player rank once a day as well. So
yeah, and even if you spend all day grinding to boost your player rank, you are hard capped at ranking it up once a day. On top of that, certain content is locked until you meet certain prerequisites. Whether that be, you need to have a certain item to do this thing, or you need to have a certain amount of mastery rank, or you need a certain whatever. Point is, game is fun, but it is a little demanding.
Let me put it this way. So I picked the game up right after I got sick with COVID, actually. ¿Hablas?
Operator,
I'm here.
incoming transmission.
Hola.
So it's just that somebody else
fine.
looked into it.
But like a lot of the game, the early days of the game is gonna be
a little clumsier than.
Yeah, you're
Then-
gonna need to. It's not the kind of thing that you can just do.
Yeah. Like we can take you to like
I can
Falcon
easily taxi.
and
I can taxi you to later stuff.
Falcon and like any other person that you decide to play with. They can take you to
why
higher.
is it a fucking disruption?
Yeah, they can help you get stuff, but they can only help you so much.
Holiday, no.
I've got some workarounds.
Yeah, like the mastery rank tests are forced solo. A lot of the quests are forced solo, and like if you're having trouble with them, then that's gonna be a you problem. Like Quincy was stuck on the mastery rank 9 test for like what, months?
The Mastery Rank 9 test, literally got me to quit the game for a few years because I failed it like 30 times in a row.
Oh my god, why do the enemies have like 50 times the normal amount of shields? I hate it.
Because that's the modifier for the sortie for some reason.
I thought it was just upgraded enemies, and we're on health drain mode. Great!
It's on its way.
Oh shit, that means the demo units are gonna be miserable. I need to find it and put it to sleep.
I don't think that Steam works on it. If it does, well then God bless you.
The slowdown is working.
But they're not following us.
I think they fell asleep.
Oh. Well, holy shit! I guess you found the
Baruch
the
is
missing
good
link.
for disruptions, apparently.
Yeah, apparently you just found the secret password to disruptions. Put the
Yeah.
fucking VIP to sleep.
Nap time, bitch.
Enforced nap time.
Enforced nap time. And the thing is, like, I have my duration lowered, so like the fall asleep is only like 2 seconds, but there's like a slowdown period, and then they fall asleep, and then once they're asleep, it's like then I can just cast the sleep wave again and use finishers because they're vulnerable to finishers. Where are the fucking keys? It's bad enough we have to do 2 waves of disruption. It's worse that I can't find the goddamn keys.
Demo unit coming in
50% resource boost. Oh, sweet.
Kiss the conduit goodbye.
Oh yeah, also, a lot of the, I guess you could say, deluxe versions of the frames in Warframe are, like, either A, not released yet, see also Sevagoth, or B, super friggin... Where is the demo unit? I need to find it. Or B, currently vaulted. Where's the demo unit? Did the demo unit, like, fall off the map or not spawn or something? Because... Never mind, I guess they killed it. Oh, I was guarding the wrong conduit.
Ah.
Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit.
No wonder I couldn't find the enemy.
I was gonna say something, but I seem to have forgotten. I'm gonna tell you
You forgore?
a little bit. Only a little.
That's fine, we still love you. What I did notice, so I forget what disruption...
Oh yeah, I remember what I was about to say. So there's exactly 3 ways to get prime equipment in Warframe, which is basically strictly better versions of items that get released. as like cool, fancy loot.
I'm using one
That-
right now. It has more base energy and armor and slightly higher sprint speed than the normal version. I think. Don't hold me on the sprint speed though.
Yeah.
I'll let
Now,
it go.
while you absolutely don't have to go, while you absolutely don't need prime equipment
Don't listen to him. Yes, you
to
do.
get through the game, no. Look, there are basic weapons that perform perfectly fine, if not better than some prime equipment. If you find a piece of equipment that you like, and there is a prime version for it, it won't hurt for you to grab it, but you don't, like, need a prime weapon to get through the game.
Keep it clear of that conduit.
It is not required of you. Anyways, if you want them, though, there's 3 ways to get it.
The first.
Option 1 is grinding it yourself.
Yep.
There's these items that you can drop relatively often on missions
Called
that
relics.
are basically chests inside little genie bottles, which is the best like metaphor I can come up with. They each have a drop pool of exactly 6 items, and
I mean, we're
you
doing
can-
relic openings in a little bit, so why
Yeah.
don't we just do a demonstration?
yeah, that works.
Wow, it really does just fall asleep, huh?
I can't believe that we didn't figure that out
Your
sooner.
reputation and try
The whole
again.
Well, we also have a
The-
rhino on the team, so we got like double fuckery. The second way that you can get prime gear
is through people.
is
Trading with
is there are other people who have already gotten all the parts and are willing to sell it to you for the premium currency of platinum, which you can either buy outright or earn from selling shit to other people.
Yeah, and then the third option, which is the one that only certain people do, and absolutely zero shame to those who do. It's just that, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't do it myself. Is that you can
every 3 months or so they release a new Prime Warframe and you can just outbuy it for like $60.
you can
And all
buy
the gear.
prime equipment straight from the in-game shop.
System overload?
Near the conduit.
What does that modifier do? Oh, there's just random lightning effects and also poison gas everywhere. Fun! No, 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 you don't.
But yeah, you can either open up your wallet a lot, open up your wallet a little,
or do it yourself.
blood, sweat, and tears. Most of the prime equipment that
Or
I
you could ask
personally
me
have.
some of the stuff my guild or me is often willing to help. Oh wait, you can't. If you're playing on Xbox, which I'm betting you are, you can't trade with me. You can just play with me. So you'd need an Xbox-based guild to help you trade. When's cross-trading getting here?
No clue.
Fuck.
It's just a thing that will happen eventually.
TM.
We hope.
Can someone find the key for the conduit, please? I get that all these enemies are like tanky AF, but I don't. Oh, great! Enemy speed boost. That's bad.
Keep it flare of that conduit.
We need to find that beeping guy immediately, and I think I just found him.
Go to sleep and good night.
Go the fuck back to sleep.
Please don't blow up the thing, because if you do, that would be cringe.
Continuously casting sleep spell. I mean, I think we've stunned him. I think we've stun locked him. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Good job. You're learning how to Warframe. Learning new tech every day.
Are you proud of energy drain?
That thing blows and you make the conduit goodbye.
I need to find the guy now.
One very useful side effect of angel hunting is that not only do I get angel feathers, but I get arcanes.
Good for you. We're working on a problem right now. Not ready. Up. Pow! I swear, every time Baruch activates the fucking Super Fisticuffs of Doom, I swear it sounds like he's saying, "Do not worry." Like, listen.
Team subverted and you're juiced. Nice. Should have been a boffin. Missed me calling.
Try again. Do not worry. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Done. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're done. We're not coming back. Disruptions can suck it. I mean, I need to do some later for Axie Relics, but whatever.
Way ahead of you. Time to hit
Here's
the hub.
praying that you get that core.
I mean, I'd be happy with just a ribbon.
Well,
Kuva!
yeah, Aw.
Now I can re-roll that ribbon like I have like once. I won't say no. Where the fuck was it? I want to re-roll the new core ribbon. Cross your fingers, everyone. Re-rolling. Multi-shot ammo maximum minus damage to infested. No.
Yeah, minus damage to how anti-faction damage is
Let's try
multiplicative.
rolling the Maywan because I've been using my Zaw a lot. And it is. Whoa. You seeing this, Quince?
Jesus Christ! I mean, the finisher damage kind of means that you're like never going to be able to do a
Stealth kill.
It's gonna be a bitch to do any kind of stealth kills with it. But that much crit chance is kind of nuts, and the corpus damage basically means that this is gonna like absolutely ruin any corpus that you run into.
I mean, the other one was still good. I mean, it's got 200% crit chance, but this is
Will you begin?
This is.
I guess the question is, like, are you going to miss the combo duration and the heavy attack power?
Heavy attack efficiency. I don't care about heavy attack efficiency. I never use heavy attacks.
Fair enough.
Which also means that I don't need to worry much about combo.
Which means that you don't have to worry that much about finishers. So,
Which
in that
means I
case,
also can ignore
just
the
have-
minus impact. This is stellar. It's
Yeah,
not super stellar, but it's stellar.
yeah, could have afforded to be a tiny bit better. Like if it had been critical damage instead of corpus damage,
If it
I
could have
think
been, I think the best roll I could have gotten for this would be critical chance, critical damage, and then raw damage.
no, raw damage is remember that raw damage is additive. So that means that unless it's more damage than just like you using you know, that one mod that gives you plain melee damage for melee weapons.
Now we have 152% critical damage or critical chance on this thing.
Yeah, like if the raw damage isn't better than pressure point, then it's usually not worth it on a Riven. That said, though, if you can get a good critical damage mod for this, better than Organ Shatter, I mean.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna be able to like absolutely rip into people with those super crits. Because like with that much crit chance, you're gonna be doing double crits pretty often.
Yeah. That's like 50-50 shot for double crit, if not more.
Yeah. Oh, Crystal also. You can multi crit in this game.
So there's a chance that you can. So if your crit chance is below 100%, you can get a standard crit that just deals extra damage. If, however, your critical chance on a weapon is above 100%, you're
guaranteed to do a basic crit.
You're guaranteed to do a basic crit, and you have a chance to do a double crit, which deals like
the critical damage modifier twice.
Yeah, so like
additively, not multiplicatively.
So like if I have a weapon that deals 3 times the normal damage on a critical hit, and
it'll do 5 times as much on a it'll do 5 times as much on a double crit.
How is 3 times 2 5?
Because it's not 3 times 2, it's 1 plus 2 plus 2. Where'd you get the twos? Because you're.
I said that if it's a 3 times multiplier.
Yeah, exactly. So whenever so critical damage is your 3 times your extra crit damage is whatever multiplier you have minus 1. That's your extra damage.
Oh, okay.
So 3x becomes 5x on a double crit, 7x on a triple crit, so on and so forth.
It's good.
Yeah, it's absolutely good. And the best part is that there's no cap. There's a visual, like visually, it won't show you if you get a crit better than a triple crit.
I think it only goes up to. I think it only goes up to red crits.
No, but you get extra damage. The red crits just start hitting even harder.
Yeah.
It's just that the game refuses to show you if you've hit a quad crit.
Can you confirm that?
Yes, I can. I am. I'm looking through I'm looking through the wiki.
Anyway, point is, if you noticed, my damage numbers were going from yellow to orange instead of white to yellow, which meant that I was doing regular crits and super crits, and then after that is super crits.
Yep. My Nell Prime like consistently hits oranges, sometimes hit reds.
Orange is double, red is triple.
Yeah. Actually, Falcon, if you do you have Harrow Prime, right?
Yes, I don't like it very much, but yes.
Because like if we like decide to like run, because with the help of Harrow Prime, I'm pretty sure I can get my Nell up to pentacrits. With your with that one ability that gives an enormous amount of flat critical chance.
I mean, yeah, but that requires me to use
Yeah, it
Arrow
requires you to use
Prime.
it. Yeah.
Like you might as well ask me to use a spoon, no, a fork to eat soup.
Hmm.
Like I
You just don't enjoy him. I get it.
I can
Kinda-
use it. I just don't like it. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're cracking relics now, right?
Yep. So you said you needed Garuda Prime pieces, right?
I specifically need the Garuda Prime systems.
All right. Let me sift through my.
There are 2 relics that give the Garuda Prime systems. One is vaulted.
I figured as much.
The
But
only
just
relic that has Garuda Prime systems as the gold drop is Axie G8.
let me just sift through my relics. Relics.
Well, I don't have an Axie G8, so we can't do a rad share.
Okay, so let's see. I have Garuda Prime Neuroptics. I have Gara Prime Systems. I have Gara Prime Neuroptics. I have more Gara Prime Neuroptics. I have Garuda Prime Neuroptics, but again, I have that doesn't have anything that I want. I got the Hero Prime Loop. No, wait, the Gara Prime Systems. I got the Gara Prime Neuroptics again. Got the Gara Prime Chassis. I got the no, that's not something I'm looking for. The Garuda Prime Blueprint, the Gara Prime Systems, the no, that's also not something I'm looking for. The Garuda Prime Chassis, the Garuda Prime Blueprint again.
If you're not in an Axie relic, it's not got the systems.
Apparently, I don't have any axes. The with Gare in the loot in the loot table.
Okay, well, that's fine. Then we need... Oh, I played Sea of Thieves. It wasn't my cup of tea exactly, but... let's see. I need...
I think I have all the relics for the Gara pieces.
Well, I need 2 Gara pieces in order to get the whole set to give to Oreyama.
Which would be?
I have a full Gara Prime blueprint and the Gara Prime systems. So
Okay.
I need the
So-
neuroptics and the chassis.
Okay, give me just 1 second. You said chassis and neuroptics?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
For that, the Axie S14 relic has the
Okay, so-
neuroptics.
Okay, so I have a P6 that can drop the systems.
I have
Wait.
the systems.
Okay, I have an S12 that can drop the neuroptics.
That is a good roll. And then we also need the chassis, which is
And the chassis-
Miso A4 is our best bet, or K5. No wait,
Um,
Miso A4.
I have a bunch of those as well. Gara Prime chassis.
Okay, so
for
we need
me
to open the the lit S12s and the Miso A4s.
Okay, so I have 1 Radiant S12 and 16 normal S12s and 5 Miso A4s.
Well, I'm gonna upgrade the Misos because it'll be harder to get
Yeah,
the right roll.
I'll go ahead and Radiant 2 of them on my own end.
I promise this all makes sense.
Miso K5 also happens to have the Nil Prime barrel if you're missing that as the Nil Prime pieces.
I don't know what no prime pieces I'm missing. Hang on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Enter. I hate having to re-enter your username every single freaking time.
Joke's on you over on PlayStation. Since I've put it in so many times, it's just like shortcutted so that when I type F, the rest comes up on its own.
That probably didn't pick up on the microphone, but I blew a raspberry at you.
How dare you?
Oh, I dare.
Can't believe you do this.
Ah, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. What Hero Prime, or what no Prime parts do I even have? I clearly don't have the whole blueprint because it's not showing up in my list. Nell. I have I have 1 barrel and 2 receivers.
That's enough.
But I don't have the full blueprint.
Well, yeah, the template is the easiest part.
Oh, Miso V7. Common drop, no less. Oh, also S14 as a common drop.
Yeah, the barrel is the only hard part, and you somehow have 2 of them, which makes
No,
me...
I have one barrel and 2 receivers.
Oh, well, still, the barrel's the hard part. And since you have it, that means you're Gucci.
You're Gucci. Anyway, let's go defense. We need the Miso A4 relics. We should be fine. Not looking for a rad share because we're going for the uncommon drop. He said, immediately regretting it, but whatever.
I mean, we could just like ask once and see if anybody bites.
I don't feel like getting a party together. We're
That's
in a
fair.
time, we're in a time crunch.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, we're doing a defense mission on Saturday.
You said Miso A4?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure that I'm not accidentally equipping the wrong one.
Well, if you bring the wrong one, then you bring the wrong one, and I just bop you over the head with a hammer. And then we bring it the next time. I mean, theoretically, that would be even better, because then we'd have multiple shots at the same item. And then if we got the item, I mean, we'd have more shots at other shit, and then... You know what I mean.
Yeah.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Behold, I have 16 daggers orbiting my face.
Can I have some?
Sure, if you get close.
I've loaded in. Where
I'm
are
at the defense objective.
you? Okay. I am here.
Just automatically target you and give you extra
Enemies
daggers.
are dropping reactant.
I'm
Fighting.
not getting any
Look for more
knives.
reactant.
You're not?
No.
That's odd.
Are you sure you don't have to recast it?
I mean, I can recast it. There we go, recast.
Hey, I got some. Man, I remember back when I first played Warframe. I remember that this mission right here used to be like one of the most popular defense missions to go super long on. Because
Why?
this is just like, because look at the map. This is like the most convenient defense mission in the universe.
For the record, even though you have, it looks like you have more than 5 daggers.
I have 7.
The damage reduction that they provide caps at 50 for you.
Tragedy.
So each one gives 10% extra damage reduction flat, and then, but it caps at 50. For me, it caps at 90. But I still have it set up to give me as many daggers as possible, because they will also fly off and hit other enemies. Which is kind of annoying when you're trying to keep your damage reduction above a certain level.
I mean, just recast it.
It costs a significant. It's my third skill. It costs like 75 energy.
Well, that just sounds like you need more energy.
I have plenty of energy. I just don't like having to recast it because I'm spending too much time casting sleep. I haven't cast sleep yet in this mission, but you get the point.
Still think that I still think you're just. I still think the solution is to just cast more.
I'm being lazy. Punchy, 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 punch. Oh, try not to kill enemies that aren't corrupted yet, because otherwise then they can't become corrupted and give us... never mind, we have our relic cracked.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Never mind, go
Relax.
ham!
I'm not a doofus.
You are absolutely a doofus.
Well, yeah, but like, I'm not that much of a doofus.
I thought that you were about... I mean, when we were on the Discord earlier talking and you mentioned, oh, I'm ready to help those relics right in front of Odayama, I thought he was going to say, like, what relics do you need? I was going to have to, like, divert. Thank God he didn't catch on. And then he's not watching.
Oh,
We are grinding relics specifically for someone's birthday in 2 days.
Oh, I know. It's just that I was just thinking about the fact that I mentioned it near them, and I'm a fucking dumbass for doing that. That's an oopsie.
Like I was gonna go into like private DMs and be like, what the fuck?
Look,
what is wrong with you?
Look, for all they know, you were looking for relics for just something of your own. That's like
that would be great.
Since we can't trade, the only way that I can like help you with relics is by cracking them with.
So remember how I said that I knew they needed Gara and Garuda Prime? I was talking with them a few days ago, and we were talking about primes, and I asked him what primes he didn't have, and he told me which ones he didn't have. And then I told him what parts I had of those that he was missing in case he was interested in them, because I was willing to regrind them, because I don't really super need them. So he would know that I already have Gara Prime, and I'm pretty sure he freaking knows I already have Garuda Prime. Seeing as that I use her fairly frequently.
Look, I'm just
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Look, I'm just gonna pat you on the head and hope we get the Gara Prime part. Ready? Ready? Here you go. Pat, pat.
3, 2, 1. Yakasing!
Yay! Wait, is that the one that... I think somebody else brought the relic.
What are the fucking odds? Yeah, they brought an intact Meso A4, the exact ones we needed. Fucking Keck.
You want to just go another round? Nah, fuck it.
Fucking Keck. Imagine. Oh, we won't organize for somebody to come in with extra relics. We'll just have it happen by pure chance. Fucking streamer luck.
What do you mean streamer luck?
We didn't get the drop. Somebody else did for us.
I never get luck. That's a really cool helmet on that one person with the wings.
Half 0 damage taken.
Well, I'm glad I only radiated the one. Alright, now we need Lith S12. I don't have enough to radiate one.
I have one Radiant S12.
I'm a dumbass.
Don't let a random on the internet clown on you.
Operator, were you visualizing a blood
I am a
miracle?
streamer. It is my job to get clowned on by randoms. I don't even get paid for this shit. This is volunteer work.
My point is that you don't have to, like... You don't owe them, like, a... You don't owe them the explanation. Or anything like that.
Okay, true dat. Crystal does give me games.
Anyway, if you're gonna pick the Exterminate...
What? Why? We're done with the misos.
Oh. Oops. Right.
You need to do T1 Fisher and its mobile defense. And the rando is that was clowning on me is still in the squad, so
You have a lift G6.
which one is the G6?
No idea, but it's not the one that we're using.
You know, I find it ironic that the relics are like different eras. You are right on that one.
This is a mobile
And yet,
defense mission.
like,
You must deliver payloads and defend
they're listed as different eras, but
network.
for some reason, like,
Be prepared for heavy
the Garuda
resistance.
Prime parts are divided
do
between
this
4
without
different
you.
eras.
There are void fissures in the area.
Like, what the
Use
heck?
these to crack open a relic.
Did it take them that long to make the thing?
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Not that it matters, but
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant.
did the lights
You
just
need more
flicker
to
or was I
open
going
that relic.
nuts?
I think that was just somebody casting a thing.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
Look,
unit
I'm
approaching.
paranoid because I hate the
Still
fucking
working on it.
death squads that
Continue
show
to
up,
defend.
okay?
I think that everybody does, but it's not like the death squads are particularly deadly.
Ironic that they are squads for their own deaths.
Area completed. Move
I
on.
see an Iatan star. We
We've
need
got
that.
To find a terminal.
We eat
Proceed
those.
and prepare.
Game?
What?
Looks
Game,
like
why won't
heavy
you let me pick it up?
activity ahead.
Oh.
Game, you being mean.
The game's like. I don't know. You're being mean, says the game. It's just like,
Here is a terminal.
bitch, give me the
Get me
item.
in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
You want to just open random relics after this? Because, I mean, we do kind of need to grind for Barrow a little bit. I need to grind for Barrow a little bit.
I wouldn't be against it.
For context, there is a character who shows up every other week named Barrow Geetier, who brings cosmetics and
That's it.
rare
Premium-
mods,
premium
mods,
items.
premium
Take a
items
look inside.
that have otherwise
Still working on
been
Continue to defend.
discontinued.
Or are significantly difficult to get your hands on.
Yeah, or are very difficult to get your hand. Like last week, he had a thing that you can only get if you're in a high-ranking dojo, which I can get. And the only way that you can get it is when you unlock a relic. You can sell him the
Prime
blueprints,
loot.
the loot that you get from the relics for varying amounts of special coins called
We are
ducats.
finished here. Move on.
And then he'll
Sell you stuff for ducats and also credits.
He's basically a space pirate, but he's very prissy about it.
And he insults you if you're not wearing Prime gear.
Yes, he thinks very poorly of those who do not have the drip trademark.
Drop me in and defend our position.
Like he doesn't like outright say like, "Oh man, you suck," but
I'm
like
in, Tenno.
his every word bleeds that he is confronting you with disdain and does not expect you to be able to afford anything he has.
I mean, in his defense,
Unless you're playing as Inaros, which is then he just says that he's happy to see it in action, and then he
Yeah.
insults you when you buy something anyway.
in his defense, considering the high price tag on all of his stuff, like
Still
he's
working on it.
absolutely one of the most expensive vendors in the game.
Oh yeah,
Like considering his price tags, it kind of makes sense why he'd be unimpressed with a client that isn't like visibly wealthy.
well I mean yeah, but then there's also the Warframes that don't have Prime versions yet.
Well, yeah, but like, know.
The funny thing is, he actually scoffs at you if you come with Inaros Prime and
The
don't
odds
buy
are
anything.
against
He's
us,
like,
Tenno,
ugh,
But we did
can't
it.
believe this.
Mission complete.
can't believe that this one person didn't get enough void traces.
What? Oh, I didn't even notice that El Manchaka didn't get enough void trade. Now he has enough. Thump.
Ooh.
Ah.
Well, that's
So do you want the Bronco Prime, the Forma, or the Forma?
I already have a Bronco Prime,
I don't.
so I'm
I,
just gonna
I
take this
apparently
one.
don't have this blueprint, so I'm taking it. But
That's tragic.
ooh. That was... I don't want to say it was painful, but that was painful.
Think about it like this. At least it wasn't a silver Forma, because back when
There are still silver Formas out there.
yeah, I know, mostly on vaulted relics, but every once in a while, DE is a funny motherfucker and puts them in.
Look, it's called
New
Forma.
relics.
It's Forma Prime. Get it right.
Hardy har har.
We're going again.
Fun fact, if you do a relic opening in the Steel Path, you get a free Steel Essence for every relic you open.
Cool. Why would I ever?
Because Steel Essence is good.
Why would I subject myself to relic crack? I mean, maybe on an exterminate. Maybe.
Because some people actually have the tools to do that. I'm not implying that you should. I'm saying
For the record, for those of you who are watching and uninformed, Steel Path is once you complete every available mission on the star chart, you can go back and do Steel Path, which is the same missions, but all the enemies are 100 levels higher.
And 10 times as tanky.
So it's like they're 1,000 levels higher, health-wise.
Not really. That's not how scaling works.
This is how math works.
That's not how math works.
100 times 10 is
No, but-
1,000.
But 100 levels aren't equivalent to a ×10 increase.
This is a mobile
You
defense mission.
troglodyte.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number
You
of
just
locations.
dare to
along
call me a
the
troglodyte, you
Be
uncultured
prepared for
potato.
heavy resistance. I can't do this without
Yes.
you.
Okay.
Crystal put
There
it
are
significantly
void
better
fissures
than
in
the
the
rest of
area.
us. It's just hard mode.
Crack open
It's
a
It's
way.
significantly harder.
It's extreme hard mode.
You're near a fissure. Terminal
Only
spotted.
made tougher when it comes to Archon hunts, which are flat level 150. And for the record, any player-owned item can only really go up to level 30. With a few exceptions. There are some that can reach 40, but those are special.
Use that reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
No, there's Nightmare mode, which is special modifiers
Stay
like health
focused.
drain and
There's a heavy unit
shield
approaching.
leech and everything else that the goddamn disruption mission throws at you.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Lith A3 relic. Who brought the Lith A3 relic? Oh, it's the other guy. You get, for completing Steel Path missions, you get Steel Essence, which can be, which is like an extra special currency that can be used to
Area
buy
completed. Move on.
special
Premium
items that you
item.
can't get anywhere else in the Steel Path shop.
Proceed and prepare.
Yep. The Steel Path is how you get access to a very, very important set of mods. Called the Galvanized mods.
And also the Veiled Ribbon ciphers.
Walk
Well, yeah, but
around
that's
on
more of a
your
luxury item than a...
You
Then,
never know when you're gonna get slapped with a
Lock
like
in and
completed
defend our
defense
position.
mission at level 30 without being detected, without losing any health on the target, and also you can only use
This will take a
shotguns.
moment.
You joke, but I got something similarly cruel.
That's why I'm
just
saying that,
made-
because I distinctly remember that you got something similarly cruel and needed to fucking...
Well, yeah, but that's unnecessary. I'm talking like fucking. I'm talking about like the galvanized mods, which, for context, the galvanized mods are a series of weapon upgrades that are very similarly named to the basic versions of themselves. You can't equip both at the same time,
The relic
but
is
basically,
open.
they're
Finish your mission
ever
and find
so
it.
slight downgrades from the standard mod, but they also have a bonus, a conditional bonus, where every time you get a kill with your weapon, they become better temporarily. And as long as you keep killing enemies, they are significantly better than the normal version.
When you complete Steel Path, you get special tokens that can be used to buy really expensive, or really valuable, not
Stay
expensive,
focused.
but
There's a
really,
heavy
really,
unit
really,
approaching.
really, really valuable and powerful loot that you
Yes.
cannot get anywhere else aside from spending the Steel Path tokens.
Yep.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
So,
Which,
yes, there's a reward. It's currency to buy the rare stuff.
yeah. And also, arcanes from the Steel Path mini bosses.
Arcanes are a whole other can of worms that we don't have time
Yeah.
for right now.
Yeah. Speaking of arcanes, though, since I got so far on the Nightwave Battle Pass, I have a level 1 Arcane Energize,
Good for you!
which is apparently one of the most popular and one of the most, useful
There is not a
arcanes.
reward for 100% clearing the Steel Path, because...
Actually, there is, technically. Mastery experience. Every node that you do on the Steel Path gives you extra mastery experience. It's a tiny node.
Crystal is asking if there is a special reward for clearing every single Steel Path mission.
Oh, no.
There is not.
Bragging rights, I guess. But
Specifically, this is because the game is constantly improving and there is often new levels being added. So there can't really be a 100% clear reward.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
And frankly, you don't even need to touch the steel path if you don't want to. Like that's end game stuff. That you don't.
Yeah. Steel path is
Completely
absolutely
optional.
Yeah. I mean, at a certain point, if you want to get stronger, you kind of do have to dip into it because like
Well, yeah, but like
what it offers is just plain good as fuck. But it's definitely like it's like the wall between.
Tiburon Prime blueprint. That looks rare. And I don't have it.
It is a good. In sum, it's just good.
Only 10 void traces? What the fudge?
I got 30.
The distaste is palpable. On my tongue. My tongue can taste the distaste. Can you taste the distaste as we discuss this? Okay, moving on. We're doing it again. I need the Gara Prime part.
On a more serious note, though, if you like once you actually get your hands on Steel Path Falcon,
This game will eat your soul. Yeah?
if you can't be bothered to do the star chart normally, what you can do is you can do the Steel Path dailies, which don't require you to have unlocked them on your star chart. They give you 5 steel essence instead of 2
Pick a
for clearing
relic.
them. I'm working on it.
And cool.
They give you 5 steel essence instead of 2, and you get 5 Steel Path dailies every day. So that's 25 steel essence a day, like for quote unquote casual missions.
And it'll also probably be more likely to have randos on it that can solo Steel Path and therefore help you out.
Yeah.
Because there are some crazies out there who can actually do those kinds of shit missions solo.
Some people. God damn it! I got disconnected.
Some people have no life. What do you mean you got disconnected?
I got disconnected.
What do you mean you got disconnected? I mean, this is that's fine in the end because the other guy was kind
This is
of
a mobile defense mission.
on my nerves.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations.
And I was hoping to like maybe try and drop a hint that maybe we need to leave so that we can get rid of that guy because he was being a bit of a douche.
I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
And again,
do you have a matching relic?
at least he's sticking around.
Look out for reactant. Terminal spotted.
He
Upload
was-
me and prepare to defend.
I don't know who was rude there, him or me, or both.
Pretty sure he was.
Tenno. This will take a moment. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. We're going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Everybody fall asleep. Dun, dun, dun.
Stay
Everybody
focused.
fall asleep.
There's
Da,
an
da, da,
enemy
da.
unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Everybody yell. Hum, bum, 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 yawn. Hum, bum, 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 yawn. That was the lights. I'm like 99% sure that was the lights flickering, which means the mini boss is about to show up and annoy the crap out of us. Ugh.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Maybe it wasn't?
We have got to find a terminal.
So, after you start beating bosses, there is a chance... Well, if you're in negative reputation with a group of people, or once you started beating bosses, there is a chance on each mission that a kill squad will come and get you, and it is signaled by the lights on the level flickering.
There's a terminal.
Like someone's just like on the light, like click, 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 click. A couple of times.
I'm in, Tenno.
That gives you a couple of seconds to prepare that, hey, shit's about to go down. Get ready.
And on the steel path, that just happens every 5 minutes because the game is mean to you.
You say that like the game isn't mean to us usually.
Touche. It gets extra mean.
Goes from mean to meme.
Mean squared.
No, mean.
Oh. Anyways,
Ability range and ability strength have doubled.
Cracked open.
That means that I can make everyone on the whole friggin' map fall asleep. Boom. Maybe. I don't know what the range on this thing is.
Move on.
It's like 10 meters, I think. And I don't know how far a meter is in this game.
Location reached.
I don't exactly have a valid
Copy
comparison
and
point
defend our position.
without bothering to look up Warframe heights.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Rook is out of restraint.
Focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Pulling out the big cannon. Pulling out the big cannon. Pulling out the big cannon. Yarhar, fire the Tsar.
you know you can actually keep your angry mode on for longer if you just
Still
cast the rest of
working
your
on it.
spells, right?
Continue to
Yeah.
defend.
I can continuously reduce my restraint. Which also increases my damage resistance.
Correct.
But that requires me to actually find enemies to knock out. Like
Touche.
this. It's kind of why I want to go
The
get the
odds are
natural
against
talent
us,
mod
Tenno,
that doubles
but
my
we did
casting
it.
speed.
Mission complete.
Yeah, extra casting speed. I mean, if you want if you want extra casting speed, technically there's another way to get it pretty easily. Well, quote unquote easily.
If you say Archon shards, I'm going to slap you.
I mean, it is an option. The yellow shard gives you casting speed, and if you really need the casting speed,
I can build the Nell Prime now.
awesome.
The Nell Prime is special. If you get a headshot, you get unlimited ammo for a couple seconds.
And bonus crit damage, and bonus status chance. But if you don't get a headshot with it, it's kind of a dog shit weapon.
Yes, you've explained that to me.
I'm more saying it for Crystal. It's an SMG that refuses to.
We should
MG.
freak Crystal out. Let's go feed the lips.
Don't show Crystal the lips.
We're gonna show Crystal the lips.
Don't show Crystal the
We're
lips.
going to feed the lips.
No!
Cleaning this room, but sadly this vile
They're not supposed to know about the lips.
Too bad.
necessary.
You're gonna hype them up, and they're gonna be sad when they realize that it's gonna take them fucking forever to unlock them.
A strange biological archive here. I cannot explain it, operator. As you know, I have sustained memory system damage. Ordis recommends leaving at once and welding the door shut.
Okay, we have observed the lips. Crystal thinks they're cool.
Nothing like a little domesticated space cancer to up your Warframe game, am I right?
I wish I had a regular Warframe that wasn't my regular Excalibur that I could subsume just to show, like, here's what happens when you fuck around with the helmet.
I'm currently building 2 right now just to feed them.
Excellent.
To the
advice,
element.
operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
I wish I could taxi you to those Steel Path dailies.
Alright, have a good day, Crystal.
Because these are shockingly fun. When there's like an actual party with you.
so close to getting Arcane energized, and then later on the cooler looking Void Rig skin. I wonder if I can apply that on top of the other Necromech skin I have. Probably not, but that'd be cool. Anyway...
I'm in the middle of one of my incursions!
You knew that we were going to keep doing this! Oh, fine, I'll do one I'll just run one on my own.
I thought, no, it's just that I thought that you would take longer.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go do an Axie Exterminate because I can.
Alright. Sorry.
I'm gonna bring
we're almost done with this one, by the way.
It's an Exterminate. It'll be super fucking fast.
Yeah. Can't believe that some whack jobs farm Steel Path until the enemy ceiling hits level 10,000.
Is that like the highest they can possibly go?
Yes.
Eliminate all corpus.
I mean, I could see someone doing it for like, hey guys, well, hey, what's up YouTube? Today we're gonna get Steel Path to level 10,000 just to see if we can.
A fissure.
But like some people genuinely sit down and do 80 waves of disruption to the point on Steel Path to the point that it gets to level 10,000.
Why disruption?
Because disruption has really good loot compared to other mission tables.
Disruption sucks.
Well, I mean, on paper, yes, but in practice, if you have some kind of god build that can like one-shot demolishers all the way up to level 10,000.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're
I mean, yeah, and we've certainly proven that it can be dealt with at the very least. And then Little Duck's probably having like a fucking party with all the loot they get.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Baruch is slowly losing his patience.
Oh yeah, I've suddenly remembered why the Steel Path is as important as it is. The main way that you put arcanes on weapons is by getting an arcane adapter from Teshin using Steel Essence.
Oh, I thought you could just put them on for free like you do on Warframes.
No. For Warframes, it's free. But for weapons, they need an arcane adapter. Because arcanes are supposed to be... Arcanes were not built to go on guns.
But there are some arcanes that are built specifically for guns.
Well, yeah, and you need an adapter to use them properly.
Wouldn't you just build them with a built-in adapter or something?
Adapters are expensive!
Apparently.
Oh god, my party is trying to drag me into another incursion. I have to decline them politely.
I got 20 more. I got 11 more enemies to kill.
You're good.
Apparently
I'm not particularly complaining. Besides, I needed to get 1,000 Steel Path kills for that Night Wave eventually.
Mine is cycled back to just complete 5 Steel Path missions, so I guess I need to clear the Star Chart eventually.
Now get to extraction.
I'm down to help you with that once we finish doing the, the relic farming.
Yeah, maybe. I've been working on it slowly. It's a process. It's not something I'm like super buckled down intense for. We got a Burst in Prime blueprint. It's a bronze drop, but the better drop that I already had, so... Alright, back to our regularly scheduled stream. Leaving squad. Sending invite back to Quincy. Who is no longer in my recents, and now I have to type it in because fuck that. Jerry 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Enter. More relics. Ooh, we can do defense. There's a defense Lith Fisher open.
Fun.
Accept my invite.
Oh no, it's warning me that you have bad ping.
What? I am directly connected to the internet by an Ethernet cable. What do you mean bad ping?
The game gave me a warning message when I... The game gave me a warning message when I tried to join your party, and it said, be careful. This person has 400 milliseconds of ping. Are you sure you want to join their party?
That didn't happen earlier, did it?
No.
That's weird. Also, whoop-de-doo, 400 milliseconds of ping on a friggin' low-level mission is not going to hurt too much.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant.
Let's go!
The game had a stroke.
Maybe you're the one with the bad ping.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
I'm sorry. Maybe I need to reset the router or something. I don't know what the problem is.
It's falling on my end.
Then why did it say I had the high ping?
I don't know, because the game's drunk.
You're the one out in wherever you are. And granted, I don't live in I live exactly in the middle of nowhere, but
Look, maybe it'll let me reconnect. Oh no, my internet is just plain having a stroke, apparently.
all of the enemies are doing a ballerina dance around the Vauban Nexus of Doom. TM.
Also, it seems like somebody already filled the gap in your party.
Yep, we were joined by Riveting Douche.
How riveting.
How douchey. I love these stupid enemies' corpses like ballerina dancing around the vortex. It's awesome.
Nothing like a little casual ragdoll thing.
I mean, I can ragdoll people with my Fist of Fury. I just need
Did
to
that-
actually... What?
Okay, I think I know what caused the game to have a stroke. I was still set to Steel Path, but I accepted a normal mission. And that might have made the game freak the fuck out.
Oh, it's toggleable?
Yeah, it's a toggle on the side of the... When you go to the star chart, there's a little toggle on the right side of the screen that sets the world from...
Regular to Steel Path.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Steel Path, I'm gonna do a capture incursion real quick.
Good luck!
'Cause-
Oh, that was the lights. That was absolutely the lights. Yep, who is it? Who's on the phone? Phone call for who? It's the Shadow Stalker, doo-dah. He's dead. He literally.
I wish-
You opened
he
the
literally
relic.
I wish the Steel
spawned-
Path bosses were
Take a
that
look
easy.
inside.
What'd you say? Oh, you
I wish
missed
the Steel Path
He
bosses were that
literally
easy.
spawned and I went poof, with one fist. I one punched him.
What?
One punch. And there's also a other low level, just like swarming him. It was great. It was really, 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 really great. Okay, Vauban Prime, we get it. You can vortex enemies. Do we really need 15 corpses doing a spiral around the Warframe cryopod?
Hey, you wanna know some Warframe trivia?
I mean, the answer is yes, but sure.
So, Mag, you know Mag, right?
Yep.
They have an augment called Greedy Pull that makes their main ability their pull, like their bread and butter ability, their pull, which is to like yank enemies towards a point that they point to. It is an augment that makes it so that any loot in the range of the ability gets picked up by you. But once upon a time, that worked on everybody. You could cast Pull, and all of the loot on the map would fly to you and to your allies. And you can imagine why that's and you can imagine why that's that ended up getting nerfed, because it
Yeah.
ended up with people literally AFK farming endless missions. Like literally not needing to move to pick up ammo
Anything.
drops or health drops or energy drops or item drops.
Extraction is ready.
Like all you had to do
Handle more.
was mash your spells. And all your friends had to do was mash their spells. Because remember, everything also got vacuumed over to them too.
Yeah. Ooh, I got the right one from someone else.
Oh, does that mean that we have everything you need?
Yeah, I can give Odayama Gara Prime for his birthday now.
Awesome. Does that mean that we're going to help you do Star Trek now?
The group that I'm with during this defense mission seems to have collectively agreed to stay one more round.
Alright.
So
No Betty's then. In that case, I'm just gonna keep doing my Steel Path daily.
They were asking how many more waves in chat, and I said that
Continue to
I'm good to
defend.
go a bit more if I need to.
Rewarded
My
for
friend
your bravery.
DC'd early by accident because of the internet. And they said, oh, then we'll just go to Wave 10 and be on our way. Which is quite kind. So if they're willing to not go forever because your internet disconnected you from us, then I am willing to go one more round. To assist them.
What are the factions that you work for? I kind of forgot.
I work primarily for Cephalon Suda, which
And
means
secondarily?
secondary is Arbiters of Hexus.
Ah, because in that case, you might want to actually level up with Arbiters of Hexus a little, because
I'm
they have a
trying.
mod that you might care about.
I'm trying. Believe me, I know, and I'm trying to, but I'm stuck behind needing the Astilla Prime barrel,
Cringe.
which is.
I'm gonna assume that you know what mod I'm talking about in terms of mod that you might care about from them.
Baruch's alternating wind power.
No. Believe it or not.
Well, if you don't know about that one, Baruch's alternating wind power makes it so that when I pull out my Exalted, it not only gains 250% status chance, but also auto-adjusts its element type to match the weakness of whoever it's hitting.
Oh. Well, that's kind of a funny coincidence, because I was going to ask you if you wanted to get the mod for Excalibur that does the exact same thing.
Based
Well,
on
it doesn't do the exact...
It
doesn't
changes
do
the element
exact
based
same
on
thing.
his emissive color, right?
Yeah, on your cosmetic color, which is kind of hilarious.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, and it also triples its status chance. Or quadruples it, I mean.
That's good.
Holy shit! Hey, Falcon.
Yeah.
You know that Warframe that has that ability to make tornadoes?
Zephyr, yeah. Heck, I've been meaning to purchase the blueprints to build one from my dojo so that I can use it and then immediately have the helmet for it. We are on Swedish and you said that, but whatever.
There's something very interesting about those tornadoes that I kind of didn't realize.
They're elemental?
If you shoot into the tornado, it multiplies the damage of the shot. And here's the really fucking stupid part. It multiplies your projectile so that it hits every single enemy caught in the tornado.
I'm going to shoot down a hurricane, said some redneck. And then Digital Extremes was like, you know what, that's a good idea.
Because I just got 20 infested kills
Finish your mission
from
with
shooting my Nell Prime once into a tornado full of them.
Damn.
Holy fucking shit.
What is that? Well, that must be the Bubonico.
Like, you literally don't even have to aim at the enemies. You just have to aim at the, like, at the
Tornado.
base of the tornado, and it aimbots the rest for you. What the fuck?
That's pretty nice.
Sadly, it doesn't fucking work on Eximuses because Overshield is cringe, but... That's monstrous. And the best part is, it's not like the enemies can even fight back because they're busy ragdolling.
Right. Finally cleared off most of the nonsense off of the Warframe cryopod. It wasn't that it was clogging any vision or anything, I just wanted to get it off of things before it started to lag the game.
Good.
It's funny, now that I've actually gone and gotten like a Cyandana, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And it actually like looks like it fits with the character. I keep forgetting that I'm using one. I got the Kuva Solstice Cyanata from Ticker for Star Days, and it just looks like a hoodie.
Ha.
Do you think we should, like, for the finale of the stream, call it Odayama and just give him the Gara Prime parts?
That'd be kind of cute.
Like, his birthday's in 2 days, but...
I'm gonna take a second for something. Be back in just a minute.
It'll probably be easier if I can check to see if he's on first or not. If he is, then we'll do it. If he's not, then we'll just take satisfaction in a job well done.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Ooh, Kara's Prime handle. I mean, I should have all the Gara Prime parts now.
A new quest is available in your codex.
Thank you, Lotus. Let me see here. Gara Prime. Blueprint for the chassis, the systems, the neuroptics, and I have an extra blueprint for the whole thing. I think.
The system needs you.
Oh no. appears I have made a horrible error. How do I get Gar Prime blueprint? Rare Axie G9. God. I don't even. Wow, that's disappointing.
Operator, were you visualizing
I have returned.
the battle?
I have realized that I've made a horrible error.
Which is
I thought I had an extra full blueprint for Gara Prime, but I actually don't, because that was the one that was crafting.
oh. Well, I mean, you can just get another one, right?
It's a rare drop from the Axie G9 relic, and nothing else.
It'll hurt, but you can get another one, right?
Yeah, but not on this stream.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do one last steel path incursion, and then
I'm
we
gonna
can.
I'm gonna end the stream now, and I'm gonna go get something to drink. So I'll see you all on Friday for whatever we do on Friday, and Quincy, you stick around.